When did you realize your family was using you? Ever since I could walk, everyone told me I'd inherit Grandma's soul food place one day. Mama, Uncle Jerome, Uncle Anthony, even my cousins all worked there somehow. This little spot in Macon called Betty's Kitchen that my grandparents built from nothing. I grew up washing dishes, bussing tables, learning every secret recipe that brought folks driving from 3 counties over. After college, I moved back home ready to change everything. The place needed updating bad. Old equipment, no website, health inspector giving us warnings every month, but I had ideas. Modern kitchen, online ordering, catering services. Mama smiled when I talked about it. "That's my future boss," she'd say, patting my cheek like I was still 8 years old. So I threw everything into it. 16-hour days, 7 days a week. I wasn't getting paid much, just enough for my little apartment and gas money. But Mama kept saying once Uncle Jerome retired next year, all the paperwork would get signed over to me officially. "This place is yours, baby." Always has been. The business started exploding. New signs, better menu layout, 5-star reviews online. Even Mayor Williams came by with some city council folks. Lines out the door on weekends. I was exhausted but proud. This was our family legacy and I was making it shine. 2 years of this. 2 years of barely sleeping, missing friends' weddings, turning down dates because I had to prep for the next day. But it felt worth it watching customers take that first bite of our famous fried chicken and their eyes light up. This was going to be mine. This was what I was building for. Then one Tuesday night, I stayed late to clean the fryers for a big catering order. While I was scrubbing, I noticed papers scattered on the office desk that weren't usually there. Real estate contracts, property deeds, transfer documents. My stomach dropped as I started reading. Uncle Jerome had sold the restaurant to some development group called Peachtree Properties. And not just sold it, but sold it 3 weeks ago. The closing was already done. Papers signed, money transferred. But here's the part that made me feel like someone punched me in the chest. Every family member's name was on those contracts. Mama, Uncle Jerome, Uncle Anthony, even my cousin Denise, who barely worked here anymore. Everyone except me. My name wasn't on a single page. I wasn't even mentioned. I kept reading, hands shaking. They'd been planning this for months. While I was working myself half to death to improve the place, they were meeting with real estate agents and lawyers. The sale price made my knees weak. Nearly $500,000. Way more than the place was worth before I started fixing everything. I sat in that office chair until sunrise, just staring at those papers. Every improvement I'd made, every customer I'd brought in, every 16-hour day I'd worked had just been fattening up the pig for slaughter, and I was the pig. When Mama walked in that morning, she found me sitting there with the contracts spread out in front of me. Her face went white. She didn't even try to deny it. "It's not personal, Malik," she said, not meeting my eyes. "You made this place worth something. You should be proud of that." Uncle Jerome came in next, then Uncle Anthony. They all stood there looking uncomfortable while I asked how long they'd been planning this. Turns out, since the day I graduated college, they knew I'd work for basically nothing if I thought it was mine someday. They knew I'd pour my heart into improving the place. They just never planned on actually giving it to me. "Look, nephew," Uncle Jerome said, "we talked about giving you a cut, but you're young. You don't understand business yet. This money will set us all up for retirement." They offered me $5,000 as a thank you bonus. $5,000 for 2 years of my life. I looked around at these people who raised me, who I'd trusted completely, who I'd called family. They weren't seeing family when they looked at me. They saw free labor. They saw someone naive enough to build something valuable that they could cash out on. I didn't take their money. I walked out that morning and never went back. Drove straight to Atlanta and started over completely. Haven't spoken to any of them since.